few surprises tonight.
I agree with you, Kevin. Two veteran teams here, and that means that execution becomes the driving force in success.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. The high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Then there's Jusuf Nurkic. Then it's Anthony. And it's Gabriel in at the power forward position. Now here's Caldwell Pope following the miss by C.J. McCollum.
Yeah, you know, when you give Caldwell Pope any daylight to get his shot off, he's knocking it down. He's a gifted shooter.
Lillard outside. No good on the triple. Caldwell Pope outside. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. Caldwell Pope's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Back to Lillard. Puts up a three. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And when Lillard's hitting the tray ball, it really opens things up for him. As good a passer as he is, he becomes a major headache for the D if he gets hot from beyond.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. Inside. Fader on the way. Just 5 on the clock. That one off the back iron and out. McCollum deciding where to go with it. And the foul called on Danny Green. That's his first foul. Here's Lillard. He's coming off a 25-point game against Memphis.
Yeah, but I like how he defended as well. You know, he got a couple blocks in that game and just an all-around great effort.
Green against McCollum. Knocked away. Stolen by McCollum. Lillard up top. There's the pass to Gabriel. Back to Lillard. Clock at 6. From outside the arc. The putback. There's Nurkic putting it right back in.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they?
Yes, they can, Kevin. They can't allow him to beat them to too many more of those.
Here's Davis after the basket by Jusuf Nurkic. Here's James, hits the fadeaway.
LeBron's game has a real shine to it, spit polished, and he's got a great feel of when to attack from there.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
I was able to talk with Terry Stotts for a minute. Facing one of the game's truly elite players in Anthony Davis, he said, an all-around player, he'll find a way to affect the game. We've got to build a wall, force him to be a playmaker. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, thanks.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
And here's Caldwell Pope. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. And Davis gets it to go.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Trailblazers trail by 3. McCollum outside, and it's Kentavious Caldwell Pope with the foul. That's his first foul. Nurkic, the pass to McCollum. Looking to end the run. Drains the three-pointer.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here is McGee. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Davis against Nurkic. Davis kicks to LeBron. Shot clock at 3. Shoots the 3. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
That's a big turnaround right there. LeBron answering right back with the three. He knows momentum is in the balance, and he wants it to swing his way.
And LeBron James Clark climbing the all-time scoring list, last season passing Michael Jordan. This season, Kobe Bryant. Clark, any chance LeBron someday passes another Laker great, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, for the most career points in NBA history?
I think it's simply a matter of his health, because if he stays healthy, then it's not if, but when. By the time his contract runs out, guys, in 2022, he'll be right in that neighborhood of my all-time favorite player, and I think the greatest player to play, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
And here is LeBron, after Damian Lillard was able to get the three to go. And Lillard is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Back to Davis. James outside. Shot clock at 6. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Anthony taking his time here. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. To the middle. And there's Caldwell Pope. That's good on the assist by Green. 6 points for Kentavious Caldwell Pope. Lillard against Caldwell Pope. Now here's McCollum. He's guarded closely. Stolen by McGee. Kicks it out to James. The shot that time, not on target. Great D that time from Nurkic. And McCollum with the slam.
Yeah, you know, Lillard has been so good at finding the open man, puts a lot of zip on his passes, and he knows he's responsible for getting his teammates the ball.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here. Clark, we're seeing a lot of shooters drawing contact. They have that art form down. They know exactly what to do and how to position their bodies, don't they?
Yeah, they really do, Kevin. And I don't know if anybody's any better than James Harden, in part because he's so skilled with the ball, but he's a really thick, strong, agile guard, which makes him hard to defend without fouling him. And he's really developed that ability to seek contact in a legal manner. And I don't think anybody does it any better than him.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Bangs home the trifecta.
James is really a clever player. I mean, he uses trickery as much as he does brute force, proving to be one step ahead of them there.
Lillard misses.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Caldwell Pope dishes to James. Here's the three. And another three for the Lakers.
Boy, he's really been on a roll this quarter. Seems like everything he throws up is finding bottom.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Now here's McCollum. He's coming off a 22-point game against Memphis. Portland, no good that time either. Green against McCollum. Green, the pass to James. Back to Green. Nurkic trying to get open. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
Nurkic with the block. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Nurkic. Alex Caruso. He's checked in for LeBron. Here is Davis. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Greg, you're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland. And the trade for Anthony Davis, a risk for the Lakers, but they feel, Greg, that both sides will find an extension this offseason.
There is mutual interest from both sides. Lakers made the trade confident Davis would resign A bit of a leap of faith, but the Lakers did everything they could to secure Davis long term.
And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Here's Trent. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
They need to start taking care of the basketball. Careless play since the opening tip.
Have to make the simple play. I mean, already they've got 4 turnovers, and it's still early.
And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunities. They're really keeping it up-tempo so far.
So it's the Lakers now, after Damian Lillard was able to get the 3 to go. Caruso kicks to Green. Pass to Caruso. 6 to shoot. And it's blocked by Whiteside.
And Whiteside takes great pride in rejecting shots. Outstanding at getting his arms up and denying shooters.
Lillard. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Kuzma outside. Passes it to Caruso. Lakers working the ball around now. Caldwell-Pope for 3. Rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here is Lillard. 12 points for him. Dishes to Nurkic. Great D that time from Green.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
And they are shooting the lights out from distance here early.
How do you stop this? I mean, it seems like they can't miss.
Now here's McCollum. 5 points in the game. Now Lillard. Back to McCollum. 3-pointer. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. McCollum's got it back down to single digits for the Trailblazers. Los Angeles calls timeout. Mark, I want to take you back a bit here to 1982. What was going through your mind over your first few NBA games?
Well, Kevin, first of all, I was really excited and thankful to have a chance to realize a dream, but I was also a little bit nervous going up against some of the guys that I had watched and idolized from afar. But once you're between those lines, it's not about idolizing guys. It's about trying to posterize them.
Any player in particular, one player that you looked out on the floor and you were out there as well saying, oh my goodness, look who I'm playing against tonight?
Well, when we first saw the Celtics and the Sixers, Larry Bird and those great teams in the 80s, Cedric Maxwell and Kevin McHale, and then the Sixers, my rookie year, won it all. And they had Moses Malone, Dr. J, Bobby Jones, some of the greats in the game. So those two teams, and Dr. J and Larry Bird in particular.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Down low, here's Kuzma, and it's blocked by Whiteside. And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here. .58 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Kuzma kicks to LeBron. Takes the 3.
And despite that miss, a strong start for them offensively.
Yeah, they're scoring with confidence, Greg, making them count in the early going here.
Trent passes to Hazanya. Jacks up a 3. Nailed from three-point land. And now just a 3-point Los Angeles lead. And Los Angeles, guys, shooting has been tremendous early. Their offense looking primed and ready for this matchup. Inside, here's Kuzma. And that time, also a missed shot. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. Trent can't hit. James looking around. Here's Caruso. Takes a three. Hits it from three-point range. Caruso's got 5 now.
That's a nice play, getting the separation he needs for a clean look.
And you look at him, he's given up an awful lot of size in that matchup, so he needs to have the ability to create separation.
A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. Lakers lead by 6. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports. LeBron James is the all-time leader in playoff field goals made, and he had this to say about his ability to nail clutch shots.
I always feel like I got it. I always feel like I got it in the clutch, no matter what's going on throughout the course of a game. Even when you're struggling at times or you're not shooting the ball particularly well, I just feel like it's going in.
And you know, Greg, that's the type of confidence you got to have.
The words of a leader. James has proven time and time again that he's dangerous in late game situations.
Welcome back, everyone, to the second quarter of play here on Noche Latina. Vámonos. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Lakers here so far, guys.
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And, you know, for them, guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
Markieff Morris is out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then it's LeBron James. Then there's Howard. And it's Caruso in at the shooting guard. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper. Caruso's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the Lakers. Here's Trent. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Anthony's shot is off.
He hit 1 3 in the first, but the well has been totally dry for him in the second.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. One thing about Kyle Kuzma, Clark, he's not a ball stopper. When he touches the ball, he is shooting it.
I would not disagree with you there, guys. He is fearless looking for a shot. He hunts his shot aggressively, and he's very efficient. He doesn't need a lot of dribbles, but the one thing I like about him is that he doesn't hold on to that ball long. He's going to make a quick, decisive move or get it out of his hands.
He's off on the first.
And positionless basketball, all the rage, and Kyle Kuzma really fits that mold. Is he a 3? Is he a 4? I don't know, but he gets buckets.
And he sinks the second. And very light-footed is Kuzma. Moves well for his size.
You know, kind of a tweener in terms of build, but he has the ability to light up that scoreboard, something every team can use.
Anthony missing again.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
James kicks to Caruso. Back to LeBron. Kuzma outside. 6 on the shot clock. Off target with the open look. Trailblazers trail by 9. McCollum outside. Pass to Anthony. Releases. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. Anthony's got 5 points so far.
And love the muscle Anthony brings to the 3 spot. Takes pride in outworking everyone when he's that deep inside.
James and Whiteside sends it back. Here's McCollum. It's tipped. Caruso, the pass to LeBron. Oh, and the jam by LeBron.
It never gets old seeing LeBron throw it down, especially when he decides to do it with a little flavor.
McCollum outside. Kicks it to Carmelo. The pass to Whiteside. Shoots over Kuzma. Kuzma pulls it in. Los Angeles leading by 9. Pass to James. And James throws it down.
You got to keep this guy away from the basket. I mean, that's about as easy as it gets for LeBron.
And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for the Portland Trail Blazers. Now a timeout called by Portland.
Well, I don't think it's been a secret. I mean, LeBron James hopes to become the greatest of all time. At least that's my perspective on it. Last season, he surpassed his idol, Michael Jordan, in career scoring. He called it one of the real pinnacles of his career.
And checking out the numbers for Whiteside, he had a strong showing last season. 7th in blocks, 9th in rebounding, and a great touch around the rim. Top 15 in field goal percentage.
Great anticipation and timing. That's how he ended up a top 10 shot blocker. Now here's Anthony. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Memphis.
Boy, I thought his passing was absolutely fantastic. I mean, really picked apart the defense all game long.
And it's the Trailblazers with the ball. McCollum kicks to Whiteside. Shot clock at 6. Trent passes to Whiteside. Over Howard. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Whiteside's got his first bucket in this one. Los Angeles calls timeout.
And, you know, quite a bit of turnover for the Lakers in recent years, guys, from the front office to the coaching staff. I think it's always important for an organization to have a common voice to speak in stereo and have everybody in proper alignment from the top down to the court.
Danny Green, he's checked in for the Lakers. Portland also making some changes. Gabriel's checked in, and Damian Lillard subbed in for Anthony. And as the Lakers have looked to fill positions, Clark, a real affinity for candidates with the Lakers history.
Yeah, you know, that's exactly right. They view it as a family, but here recently, they've expanded their options and have looked outside of past Laker pedigree in terms of filling some key spots, which is part of what you have to do if you're going to move forward and be successful.
Here's Trent after the basket by Los Angeles. And the foul called on Danny Green. That's foul number 2 for him.
Picking up his second foul here, has to be careful because they can pile up quickly.
And here are the Trailblazers now. 11-point game. Passes it to Whiteside. Shot clock at 5.
A phenomenal and tenacious defensive player. Howard good at using his athletic frame to put a little fear in opposing players.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
The Trailblazers shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And they shot 81% from the line last season as a team, so you really can't find fault with what they're able to do there.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
The first free throw is good. Clark, I'm going to get a little detailed here, but in terms of footwork in the post, who really impresses you?
Well, there are a number of guys, Kevin. I mean, you think about it. Kevin Durant is a lethal scorer and does a lot of his work off the dribble and in transition on pull-up threes. But when he is a post-up threat, and he does get posted sometimes, his footwork is superb, absolutely superb. Joel Embiid comes to mind, big fella with feet of a ballerina. Jokic does a great job with his feet, not nearly as athletic as Embiid or Durant. And then I would put Kawhi Leonard outside of a big guy. I mean, he's not a big guy in terms of position, but boy, he is very efficient down in the low post when he gets it there.
Good names. Pass to Trent, fires the three, drops in the tray.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Knocked loose. James, the pass to Caldwell Pope. Morris kicks to Howard. There's Green with the three, and again Los Angeles with the triple.
Well, the defense not doing a good job at all of getting after him. They've got to crowd him and make it tough for him. That's his second this quarter.
Right side, high post. Working on Howard. Here's Trent. No good with the triple. Los Angeles leading by 13. The pass to Morris. Back to Green. Unloads. The Lakers keeping it going. A new 14-second shot clock. A nice shot by Howard.
Such a great rebounder. Athleticism and length. Dwight Howard knows how to use those gifts that he possesses.
Lillard outside. He dishes it to McCollum. Gabriel, the pass to Trent. Just 5 to shoot. McCollum with the ball. Now Green defending. Plenty of daylight on that shot. 12 points for C.J. McCollum.
And that's an element McCollum brings to their offense, the ability to drain the outside shot. It stretches the defense and makes them keep bodies on the perimeter.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Now here's McCollum. 12 points for him. Right side, the pass to Trent. To the paint. Here's Lillard. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And for someone who spends most of his time on the perimeter, Lillard's a terrific finisher inside. His moves to the basket aren't tentative. They are strong.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Markieff Morris. And it's Alex Caruso in for James. That free throw good from Lillard.
Lillard is really a force of nature. I mean, an incredible talent who torches just about everybody with his scoring ability.
To the inside, Nurkic with the steal. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Trent. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got 3 assists now in this one. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Portland.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And also, how about how well they defended the rim? Not just blocking shots, but also altering them here in this first half.
Now here's McCollum. Dwight Howard missing his last shot. The Trailblazers shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. No good on that one.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off.
LeBron's checked in for Green. Good on the second free throw.
And just a much better job
of attacking and getting to the line here in the second quarter. Didn't have a single attempt in the first.
Here's Caruso.
Oh, that was worth the price of admission. And dropping the sledgehammer there, he curbs a 10-0 run by Portland.
McCollum passes to Trent. Back to McCollum. Lillard from outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. Lillard's got 18 points in the game.
Beautiful pick by Anthony.
It's LeBron with the drive. Caruso, no good. The Blazers on offense. They're on a 16-7 run. Here's Trent. And it's off from three-point range. And here's Caldwell Pope. He brings it up for the Lakers. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. James kicks to Caldwell Pope. And the three off target. Trailblazers trail by 4. Here's Trent. Rebounded by the Lakers. James has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Lillard against Caldwell Pope. Pass to Howard. There's the dish to Davis. Back to Howard. Left side Davis. 4 on the shot clock. And Caldwell Pope gets the basket.
Very effective at spacing the floor. Contavious Caldwell Pope has gone from an average outside shooter to a dangerous one.
Trent passes to Lillard. It's McCollum with the drive. A shot by Anthony. Nobody around. Money from the wing. Anthony's got 4 points this quarter. Lakers leading by 5. Passes it to Howard. To the middle. Here's Davis. And it's Davis finishing it off.
And, you know, I think this is exactly what you want Howard to do. I mean, when somebody's open, show that you're willing to give the ball up.
Nurkic against Davis. Nurkic can't hit. Here's Caruso. 7 points in the game. Pass to Davis. Over McCollum. And there's another one for the Lakers.
As dangerous as he is inside, Davis gives opponents nightmares when he's able to get to the mid-range. He's very reliable when he steps back and takes the jump shot.
Now, here's Lillard. He's got 18. Portland moving the ball around. High, arcing shot. Nurkic dishes to Lillard. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
And once they roll the ball out there, Lillard turned on the switch. He is doing it all tonight.
Ball's knocked loose. Caldwell Pope passes to LeBron. Oh, what a dunk!
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
Lillard misses.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially, Greg, when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
Now Caldwell Pope after the missed 3 from Damian Lillard. Here's Davis, and the shot goes in. And it's an 11-point Laker lead.
Just so resourceful as a player. Davis gets the job done inside in all sorts of ways, and that's one of them right there, crashing the offensive glass, getting that second chance bucket.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Caldwell Pope dishes to Davis. And James gets it to go on the assist by Davis. Davis has got 4 assists in the game. Lillard against Caldwell Pope. Lillard with it. The tray. Good on the three-point shot. Lillard's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for Portland.
Outstanding handles from the clever guard. Lillard crafty with it in his hand and can create for anybody.
That'll do it for the first half. Lakers ahead, leading by 10. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Carmelo, first half in the books. What do you need to focus on in the second half to get this win?
Well, just communication and trusting one another. When somebody get beat, the next guy got his back, and we're just trying to get up and down, get going some way, somehow. For the most part, we did pretty good. A couple of adjustments on the defensive end. Make some shots, and we'll be fine.
Thanks for your time, Carmelo. We'll see you in the second half. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. LeBron James putting in some incredible work. He had 21 points, 6 rebounds, and 5 assists. The first 2 quarters tonight looked a lot like what we saw from him in his last game. And taking a look at the Lakers, Shaq, what'd you think?
Hey, we knew the King was going to come home and hold court. Tonight, a little extra. Whew. He gets anywhere he wants, any shot he wants. How old is this guy, 15?
And Kenny, what did you see from Portland?
Well, they're facing a team that shot very well in the first half. Now, that being said, they probably weren't aggressive enough on the defensive end. That was the difference.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Really an incredible game from Lillard.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you, 2 quarters in the books. And so James will bring it up for Los Angeles. Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. On the floor for Portland. Pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Then it's Anthony. Then there's Yusuf Nurkic. And it's Gabriel in at power forward. Now here's Caldwell Pope. Gabriel with the rebound.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
McCollum against Caldwell Pope. Back to Lillard, and the pass to Gabriel. Fires from the corner, and the rejection by James.
This is what makes LeBron so special. He does it at both ends. Great tenacity on defense.
Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 4 assists now tonight.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
On the wing, Green. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Now here's McCollum. He's got 13. Lillard from deep three-point land. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. And here's the 2K leaderboard with the list of the league's top shot blockers from last season. 5th on the list, JaVale McGee.
And shot blocking is the element of the game that I think he cares about the most. That's where he puts in that effort and energy.
LeBron, that's a 2-pointer. They get it back. The shot's good from McGee. McGee's got his first 2 points.
Yeah, you know, with his size and presence in the post, McGee has a lot of value on the offensive glass.
And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope with the foul. That's his 4th foul of the contest. It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. James covering. Let's go. Count it, and the Laker lead has been cut down to 12 on the bucket from Anthony. The Lakers have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. LeBron passes to McGee. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. They get a hand on it. James against Anthony. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. McGee's got his 4th rebound in this one.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Trailblazers trail by 14. Over to the wing. Lillard, the pass to Nurkic. Back to Lillard. He kicks it to Nurkic. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. And that one's good, Lillard.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Davis dishes to McGee. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. McGee's got his 2nd bucket.
Hey, there's a reason why he shoots such a high percentage, guys. I mean, he picks smart shots, high-quality shots, in close shots that he takes.
Now here's McCollum. 13 points in the game. Here's Anthony. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Anthony.
A moment now to see the numbers for Davis. He's coming off an excellent season. He was around 26 points per game, 12 rebounds, and almost 2.5 blocks. And you can't downplay the importance of good size off the bench.
Space invader, a big guy who simply holds his ground and makes opponents work around him. That's good stuff.
And here's McCollum for 3. That's all good, and that's his 5th basket of the game. He's shooting 5 for 11 now.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Pass to Davis. Outside, Green. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Rebounded by Anthony.
Well, I don't think he's performing up to his own expectations, but they still find themselves out in front.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Now a timeout called by Portland. You look at James, what a contribution.
And he has absolutely worn them out in the paint. They need to come up with a plan to limit his touches in the interior.
Trailblazers making a switch here. Whiteside's checked in.
And here's a look at some stats for Damian Lillard. He's coming off an excellent season. 3rd in free throw shooting, 9th in scoring, and his passing skills were on full display all year. He ranked among the top 15 in assists.
And just going back to his free throw efficiency, it's about confidence when you're at the line. You've always said it. He had it. That's how he ended up with the top 3 ranking. Now here's LeBron. After the miss from Damian Lillard. Just 5 on the clock. Lets it go with a 3. Los Angeles keeps it going. A new 14-second shot clock. And it's Davis missing. And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for the Trailblazers. Trailing by 13. And the foul called on Danny Green. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Here's Lillard.
Much respect for the hustle of Caldwell Pope there, making his presence felt on the defensive end.
LeBron outside. Shoots. and misses it off the right side of the rim. Trailblazers trail by 13, and here's Anthony for three. Portland again missing.
Well, he had one three-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
LeBron passes to Davis. Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
McCollum with the ball. Now Green defending. Nurkic. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. McCollum's got 3 assists in the game. And the Lakers call time here.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
Yeah, and I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Morris is checked in for JaVale McGee. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Caldwell Pope. And it's Alex Caruso in for Danny Green. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Trent's checked in. Now here's James. 27 points for him. Morris against Whiteside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the foul called on Hassan Whiteside. That is his first foul of the game. Davis, the pass to Caruso. Trailblazers on D. It's a 13-point game. Back to James.
Active hands prevented an easy bucket that time.
It's McCollum on the wing. Second shot opportunity. Kicks it out to Lillard. And he hits the jumper for 2. Lillard's got 27 points.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
Now, here is Morris. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Davis with the bucket.
And, you know, got to admire the patience inside from Davis. Outstanding at staying under control, taking his time, and burying the quality shot.
And I just love the skill set that Markieff Morris has, Greg, at that forward position.
He really is a do-it-all type of forward for this team. Can step outside and shoot, but has no problem guarding anyone on the front line of the opposition.
Davis down low, covered by Lillard, and that one drops. Davis has got 6 points in the quarter. Trailblazers trail by 15. Pass to Whiteside. Lillard outside. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
And there's the pass to Trent. Clock at 6. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Lakers leading by 18. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Clark, we hear a lot about the young basketball players in this country, the good ones playing in the AAU system. Is that the best way to develop talent for the NBA?
It's one of the better ways because the competition level is quite good across regions and throughout the country with these AAU teams. I think there's some great AAU programs and some tremendous benefits of participating in AAU basketball. Some things are better than others with it, but overall, I think it's pretty solid.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. You look at James, what a contribution.
And, you know, Kevin, he's on another level right now. Knocking down threes left and right. The defense isn't doing their job, and I think they've got to talk about it quickly.
The Lakers making a switch here. Green's checked in, and the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Anthony's checked in. Lillard from deep three-point land gets it to go from beyond the arc. Lillard's got 30 points.
This guy is simply having a great game from outside.
And the call will be against Jusuf Nurkic. That's his first foul. Outside, Green. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Five to shoot. Here's Caruso, covered by Lillard. Here's Davis. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Los Angeles.
Guys, how about all the second chance points they've been able to convert throughout the game?
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
And here's Lillard. He brings it up for the Portland Trailblazers. Here's Trent, guarded by Kuzma. Trent gets the bucket.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Caruso looking for an opening. The drive by Green and stolen by Whiteside. Here's Trent, guarded by Green. Three-pointer, Lillard. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Once again, he's able to knock down the long-range jumper. He's on automatic. Just a brilliant game.
Morris outside. Knocks it loose. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one's on Anthony. For Los Angeles, they have gone 2 for 3 at the foul line in this game.
And looking at last season's numbers, down below 70% as a team from the line.
That free throw good for Morris. LeBron, he's checked in for Green. He doesn't get the second one. Trailblazers trail by 17. Here's Lillard, and the layup's good off the glass. Lillard's got 12 points now in the quarter.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
LeBron is doubled. Pass to Morris, to the paint, Davis, and it's Davis with the jam.
How about the leaping ability of Davis? Easily gets off the ground to throw it down, and he's a quick jumper and decision maker.
Now here's Anthony. He's got 9. Over LeBron. Anthony can't hit.
Oh, a tough quarter for him offensively. He hasn't been able to give his team a lift when they need it.
Back to James. Here's Caruso. From outside, off the mark. And for the Trailblazers, they're shooting 43% from the floor. Morris against Anthony. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
And Anthony is certainly capable of sinking the triple. The D has to respect that quick release and get out on it.
Here's Caruso. 7 points in the game. Lets the 3 fly. Kept alive.
Excellent awareness of where to be on the offensive boards. He did it with great position.
The shot comes out, and as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Lakers lead by 16. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Howard is out there with Markieff Morris. Then it's LeBron James. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. And it's Caruso in at the shooting guard position. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
They've cashed in on a lot of second chance opportunities here in the second half. That extra effort will help them cut into this deficit.
Anthony, the pass to Trent. Kicks to McCollum. There's the 3. Caruso grabs the miss. Caruso's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And Morris throws it down.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Whiteside dishes to McCollum. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Deep 2 from Anthony. Buries the jump shot. Here's James. And they double up James. Out to Kuzma. Passes to Caruso. Kuzma outside. Shot clock at 5. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Howard. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Anthony left side. Can't hit that one. James with some nice D. Lakers leading by 14. Here's Caruso. Dishes it to James. LeBron is doubled. He feeds it to Howard. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. They get Hassan Whiteside.
Nice job that time using that strong body of his inside. Once Howard has positioning, I think you got to wrap him up.
And he makes the first.
You know what? Still a consistent double-double threat every game is Howard, wanting to prove how valuable he is.
And so he's able to get one of two.
Well, he might not be blocking 4 shots a game anymore, but Hassan Whiteside's still a factor in the paint defensively.
And Anthony gets it to go.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. The drive by James. Great D that time from Nurkic. And with Whiteside, his size and length set him apart from others defensively. Greg, even at the center position.
You just can't ignore the reach and coverage that Whiteside has when he's in the paint. Even though the block numbers aren't what they once were, the amount of shots he changes is still very high.
Here's Kuzma, and that comes off the assist by Dwight Howard. Howard's got his 3rd assist on the night.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Lakers leading by 9. LeBron outside, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it. A chance to check out Los Angeles' upcoming schedule. On Sunday, they'll be taking on Paul Millsap and the Denver Nuggets. And then on Monday, they'll be matching up against Mike Conley and the Utah Jazz. Trailblazers trail by 9. Trent passes to McCollum. Deep 2 from Anthony. Morris with the rebound.
Right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
Swiped away. McCollum against Kuzma. Pass to Whiteside. Here's Trent. Outside Anthony. 5 on the clock. From past the arc. Again, the miss by Anthony.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
Greg, and that's been the key to this lead. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
Nurkic with the steal. McCollum up top, guarded by Kuzma. The 3 from Anthony. Anthony missing again.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
And the foul on Carmelo Anthony. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for the Lakers. Mario Hezonja's checked in for Portland. Damian Lillard comes in for Carmelo Anthony. Now here's Howard. Now the pass to Kuzma. With the teardrop. Out to Morris. Here's Howard, and it's blocked by Whiteside. And he's able to get it back. Just 3 to shoot. And Caldwell-Pope gets the basket.
First 3 of the half, 2nd of the game. Can he heat up?
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
It's Hezonja in the corner. Portland no good that time either. And here's Caldwell-Pope. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. And they double up James. Morris passes to LeBron. Back to Morris. And Morris throws it down.
Like the sun rising every day, you can count on LeBron to have his head up scanning the floor and finding the open man.
And Lillard gets double teamed. And there's the call on Howard. That is his 1st foul of the game. And the Lakers making a change here. Davis is checked in. Whiteside kicks to Anthony. Pass to Lillard. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope with the foul. That's his 5th foul.
Well, one more and that's it. He'll be DQ'd, disqualified. He's got to be able to defend without picking up that last disqualifying foul.
Now, here's Lillard. Whiteside inside, working on Howard. That one's good. The Laker lead is cut down now to just 12 on the basket from Hassan Whiteside. Caldwell-Pope passes to Howard. He dishes it to LeBron. Pass to Davis. For 3, Caldwell-Pope. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. Davis has got 6 assists now in the game. Trailblazers trail by 15. Down low. And the jam by Whiteside.
And Hassan Whiteside in this deep, forget about it, Kevin. I mean, he's great at getting inside and finishing with force.
Caldwell-Pope feeling it out a bit. And the call will be against Jusuf Nurkic. That's foul number 2 for him. On defense, Portland. Pass to Caldwell-Pope. Lakers working the ball around now. Davis kicks to James. 6 to shoot. And Kuzma has it in the corner.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
Here's Whiteside. And the jam by Whiteside.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Kuzma outside. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And stolen by Howard. And the pass to Caldwell-Pope. LeBron against Anthony. LeBron with the bucket. LeBron's got 11 in the second half.
And, you know, you come to expect this type of play from LeBron. I mean, he's relentless when he's in attack mode.
Near the three-point line, it's McCollum. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Lakers leading by 11. LeBron dishes to Davis. Back to James. On the wing, Davis. That 3 off the mark. And for Portland, they're shooting 53% from the field in the fourth quarter. Can't ask for more than that from your offense. Anthony with the bucket.
And Anthony, really one of the most confident jump shooters, an elite level scorer who gets plenty of opportunities.
Now here's James. And they double up James. Kuzma can't get it to go.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
And he has to take that long, slow walk back to the bench here. He'll watch the rest of this one from the sideline. Yeah, and luckily they've got terrific depth at that position. If there's one spot on the floor where they can afford to lose somebody, that would probably be it.
Here's James. Pass to Kuzma. Rob. Here's Trent. And he uses the glass on the layup. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Trailblazers.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
Yeah, but also they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
That was a good time to call a timeout to try to settle everybody down and get back into their offensive rhythm. They've been coughing up the rock an awful lot.
And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Anthony Davis.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Frank Vogel talk to his team during the break. His point to them was that they put themselves in a position to succeed and that this is their game to lose. So he needs to see full concentration out of every guy on the court to finish this one off. Kevin?
Now Green after the missed three from Damian Lillard. And here is Green. Shot clock at 6. Kuzma passes to McGee. Outside, Green misses the three.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
You know, that's a trademark of his defense. Quick to react, close down the shooter, and then affect the shot.
Now here's Anthony. Lillard outside. Over Davis. Lillard misses. Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
Outside, Green. Back to James. Outside, Davis. LeBron James on the wing. Over Anthony. And it's LeBron missing.
And smothered him on that mid-range attempt.
As a defender, he's going to just be a bothersome, worrisome guy, making you miserable all night. A hand in your face on every jumper.
Now here's Lillard. Portland again missing.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for Los Angeles.
Great, generous ball movement tonight. A thing of beauty.
Yeah, a remarkable team effort. They got everyone involved.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And after a number of battles over the course of this season series, this victory tonight is going to finish them off with an advantage of 3-1 on the year against Portland.
And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for Anthony Davis.
Every time there was a big possession or a big play, he was a major contributor. Just a great all-around game.
And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for Portland, trailing by 10. Lillard misses.
Nothing's going his way since the horn. I mean, looks like he used up all his makes in the last quarter.
Now Green. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron, were you satisfied with the team's performance tonight?
We got a very good team, but in order for us to continue to improve, we have to go out and we have to defend, we have to play for one another, and we have to be selfless. You know, it's not about the individual, it's about the team, and if we all give in to what the team needs to do to be better, then we'll be okay.
It is a work in progress, LeBron. Thanks for your time. Kevin?
David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long, everyone.